Hi everyone, Lindsay Vaught with Beloved One Studios here. I just wanted to take this time to remind you to rest. And I know that we have been called, most of us very unwillingly, into this time of isolation and quiet. But I just wanted to encourage you to make the most of it. And throughout Christ's life, he spent a lot of time forcing and encouraging and using his disciples in the discipline of rest. And it's something that we don't choose to do otherwise. Some of us, it comes more naturally. Some of us, we thrive when we have our time set aside, when we get our 8 hours of sleep, when we get to bed early and get up early. Some of us, though, that comes very easily. Some of us have no idea how our body would function on rest because we've never gotten it, and we're just go. And I'm not saying this as a person. I realize I'm sitting on a yoga mat doing a Facebook Live video, but I'm not saying this as somebody who is good at resting. I'm saying this as somebody who works 4 jobs most of the time, 5 at other times, and I'm one of those that has to discipline themselves to rest. But as a daughter of the God of all creation, I have been given everything necessary for life and godliness, and so I wanted to encourage you to take that time aside. Matthew 11:28 says, "Come unto me, all you who are labor and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." So I wanted to encourage you tonight to go ahead and take a breath. Inhale. And allow that breath to go all the way down into your lower belly, and then exhale all the way out. Inhale all the way in. Feeling your belly expand, and exhale all the way out. Inhale all the way in. Roll your shoulders back and exhale all the way out. And I want you to take your fingers and I want you to just gently tap, and you can do this with your eyes closed. I want you to gently tap right there on the crown of your skull, and just gently tap all around the top of your head and all around the sides, and just feel that tingling. I didn't do my hair before this because I knew I was going to mess it up, but just give yourself a nice, gentle scalp massage. For those of you who keep your hair down, or maybe this is the last thing you're going to do tonight and you're getting ready for bed, go ahead and take your hair down and just give yourself a nice, deep, gentle massage. Lean your head all the way forward and just run your fingers through your hair. If you guys have a spouse or a friend or somebody with you, or a child with you, you can do this for your spouse or your child. Just give them a nice, gentle scalp massage, and just allow your body to enjoy that tingling. Again, something that doesn't get done unless we do it, unless we choose to take the time to do it. And then you can take your fingers, those same fingers, and just tap right here on your skull. One of the things that we haven't talked much about is that this is not only flu season, it's not only coronavirus season, it is also allergy season. And so we have a lot of, our sinuses are getting a lot of action these days. And there's a lot of things that we need to be better prepared for. So just go ahead and give your sinuses a gentle tap. And just come all the way to your temples. And just give yourself a nice temple massage here. And again, if you're doing this for your spouse, your partner, your child, just give them a nice, deep, gentle massage here. And you can rest your fingers on your eyes. And just breathe. And just rub that brow line a little bit and just release the tension from your forehead. And then tap your fingers around to where your cheeks meet your nose. You got those sinuses there. If yours are anything like mine, they're already swollen. It's that time of year. So just tap here gently. The reason I'm having you tap is because we're releasing tension. And for those of you guys who struggle with, depending on where you are in the country and what your allergies are, a lot of times we have really deep pollen season. And so we just need to allow our bodies to loosen those things up. For those of you guys who have one, I really encourage you to use a neti pot. If you don't have one, I encourage you to get one. I've struggled with sinus issues my whole life, and neti pot was the one thing. I've had multiple surgeries and all of those things, and I have not had issues since I've had my neti pot because I can address them. So it's just a way to rinse your sinuses, just using salt. Sometimes I put essential oils in there as well, just to loosen that up and to get the full benefit of those. So just give yourself a nice, gentle face massage. And then as you come to your ears, I want you to start at the top of your ears and just give yourself a nice massage right there at the top of your ears. And if you don't feel it already, we're shaking loose a lot of that junk that starts clogging up our sinuses and our ears. One of the things I always encourage everybody to do when you're doing any type of yoga is to drink a lot of water. And the reason for that is because one of the benefits of yoga is that it loosens up, or it releases a lot of stored toxins and junk, and drinking water allows your body to better process that. It allows it to flush it out. So once you've loosened all of this up, I just want to encourage you to drink a glass of water before you go to bed. And just give yourself, now that you've massaged the top of your ear, I want you to give yourself a nice deep massage underneath your ears. And right here where your earlobes, if you have them, if you've got detached to your earlobes, where your earlobes meet your jawline, right between your ear and your jawline. I just want you to give yourself a nice deep massage there. And just work that area. And you can feel it. If you haven't felt it already, this is where you really start to feel all of those things drain from your sinuses in your forehead, the sinuses in your cheeks, now through your ears, all of this connected. And I want you to work your fingers down towards your glands here under your neck. And so just slowly work along your jawline towards your glands. Just give yourself a nice gentle massage. And just work that area. Don't be afraid to squeeze, even if your glands are swollen here, don't be afraid to squeeze them and get all of that junk out. They're made to process this. A lot of the issues that we have are mechanical. And so if we squeeze these glands, we're going to squeeze out a lot of that junk and allow our body to process it normally. And right down here along your throat. And then as you come closer to your collarbone, I want you to just go around to the back of your neck, the base of your skull, and just release that tension there. Again, if you have spouse or your partner, friend with you, or a child, this is just a really wonderful, relaxing thing to have somebody do for you. And just relax there and release that tension. Down to your shoulders. And I like to, in order to reach myself a little bit better, just crisscross my arms here and just release that. And give yourself a nice shoulder massage as well. And we're just going to go all the way down our arms, just releasing that tension all the way to your elbows and your forearms. And you'll feel your fingers tingling. They've been up in the air for a little bit. Just give yourself a nice gentle finger massage too. You can massage your hands here. Just release those tensions. Your fingers. And then I just want you to take your fingers. Give yourself a nice massage through your neck. down here towards your collarbone. Again, all this area here, we've got a lot going on. Our bodies have a lot going on in this area. We've got our thyroid, we've got glands, we've got our respiratory system, we've got our circulatory system, we've got all kinds of things. So the more you massage, the more you release those things, and the more you direct all of that towards your heart, which allows it to process. So again, we're directing that tension to a place where it can be properly dealt with. And so I just want you to take a breath here and you finish your massage. And just roll your neck from side to side and lean your chin forward on your chest. You can interlock your fingers back behind here. Pull tightly. Inhale back to center. And release back out. And just roll your neck from side to side. You can interlock your fingers back behind and just pull those shoulders back and down. Making space in your heart for your breath. And as you release, just release in big wide circles, keeping your fingers flexed. Release back out. Inhale, arms up. Hold those arms up overhead and exhale all the way to the right. Inhale back to center. And exhale all the way left. Inhale back to center. Stretch all the way up, ears stacked over shoulders, heart lifted. Exhale all the way down. And then I just want you to find a quiet place of rest, whether you're sitting on a towel or a pillow, sitting in a chair, in your bed, at your desk at work. I just want you to focus on this truth from Scripture. As I read it, I want you to close your eyes. And in your heart, or even out loud with your family, I want you to entrust this time with the Lord. Matthew 11:28 and 29. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope and pray that you will get some rest and that you will take this time of intentionality, intentionally separating yourself, and maximize it to better prepare yourself for whatever is next. Thank you and have a wonderful night.